Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino. What do you look for here?
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
And now, Lou Gehrig. And the pitch. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that started it. Ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now it's going to be Mark McGwire, coming off an incredible hitting performance yesterday. That one ripped. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tags and goes to third. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Mark McGwire.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
And that one hammered. That's back. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags from third, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth, crushing the ball in this series. So far, he's picked up 6 extra base hits. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leaders.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And that's a 2-out double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here is Reggie Jackson swinging a hot bat in the series. He's got 7 base hits coming in. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. A big blow to the home fans. His 42nd home run of the season. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And stepping in is the speedy Derek Jeter with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. That one the other way. Makes the catch. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And starting this one, Garrett Cole.
Well, Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
Bottom of the first, and now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. There's the strike. Garrett Cole turned into one of the best starters in baseball.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how things came full circle for him. Drafted by the Yankees out of high school. Didn't sign, as you said, went to UCLA, and now pitching the #1 guy in the rotation for New York.
Oh, 2 now. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The why to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike. And he married another UCLA player's sister, Brandon Crawford. He's married to Brandon's sister, Amy. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back. And gone! A towering home run. His 69th homer of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Singy, he's now up to 699 homers in his career.
Yeah, he's just literally put up video game numbers over the course of his career. This is so impressive. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a very hot bat in the series. 6 runs batted in on 8 hits. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And up next for New York, Lou Gehrig. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Biggio ranging back. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Runner tags at second.
No, that takes a lot of concentration to haul it in when you know that wall is about to stop you in your tracks. Really nice play and nice focus right there.
Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases, his 64th home run of the season. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luis Severino out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher now for the Jays, Jose Barrios. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. And that's a double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And now here is Babe Ruth. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. That was a moonshot. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Into center and a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard, Derek Jeter digs in now. That's a laser base hit. Around second is Jackson. In there safely.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. on the verge of a major milestone. Here, the next home run for him will be this. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And there it is, 700. One of the greatest home run hitters the sport has ever seen, and he keeps on doing it.
Well, we've been anticipating this home run for a little while now, and it's been worth the wait. What an awesome sight. And like you said, Boog, he's not done. Who knows how many he has left in him. But when you get into the 700s, you can't help but think about the legends he's joining and the all-time record, which might possibly be in reach.
Mitch White takes over on the mound.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Poor hit. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. His 56th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 outs, nobody on. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Doubled in his first AB. There's a swing and a drive. Got it. Leaping catch robs a homer.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. The right-hander back to work. Strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Just off the outside part of the plate. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Bo Bichette stands in now and watches strike one. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. And down on strikes. The big righty strikes out the side. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Hasn't been there. Okay, it's 12-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Lou Gehrig. Saying he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That one is gone. A shot to left. His 34th of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 13-0.
Like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And next for New York, Mark McGwire. He's already homered in this game. Well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out. Here's a speed threat, Ricky Henderson. That's ripped. Base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Ricky runs. Pitching for a strike. And he throws it away.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 14-0. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Reggie Jackson.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Left field, way back there. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. 15-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Anthony Bass.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and it's gone. Home run number 50 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 17-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. That's his third home run of the game, and they add on. It's 18-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada, 1 for 2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Kiermaier going back on it. Back some more. And that ball is out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 19-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So the batting order turns over. Lou Gehrig, the next to hit.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall.
That one hammered center field. Kiermaier going back on it. Gone! Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 21-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So they turn things over to the righty, Adam Simber.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
One down. And up next for New York, Mark McGwire. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
That one drilled left field. Got it! Great leaping catch.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Next to hit, Babe Ruth. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Ruth, multi-time All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. He swings and fouls one off. Simber is ready. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's caught just in front of the wall. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Back here at Rogers Center, stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. Cole back to work. Chris Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star. In 2022, this guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
And it's 1-1.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
The pitch. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. First pitch just misses. Biggio measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one wrapped foul. And the right-hander deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two now. Right through there, got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Kevin Kiermaier, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And the 0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
In the air, right side of the infield. Garrett on the move. And that ends the inning. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Reggie Jackson. And the right-hander back to work. Ripped into left center, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. On a line, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
The batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Towards first. Can't glove it cleanly. He's able to win the race to the bag, and they do get the out.
A lot going on right there. First of all, first baseman making that diving stop. So many times he's looking desperately for the pitcher to feed it to, but he decides to get up and beat that base runner to the bag. Pretty impressive right there.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. To the plate, save! And the lead continues to grow.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Shohei Ohtani stepping in now for the Yankees.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. His 46th of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 24-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lou Gehrig. This guy has turned into a beast. That one ripped right center field. And he brings it into the warning track. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Bounced out to short. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 50 will hit next. Struck out looking at his first at bat. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And the righty deals. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Tim Mesa comes on now, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Mark McGuire stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's ripped to right down the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out, first pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they tack one on the board. It's 25-0, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. And a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they extend their lead.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Stanek. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 19. '89, a sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Jeter around third. He'll score easily, and the lead continues to grow.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His third home run of the game. It's 30-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ripped on a line. He makes the catch, and there's two down. And now, Lou Gehrig, not your prototypical leadoff guy, gets on base, yes, but also some power. Line drive, Adam in center field. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last half of the fifth coming up. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, George Springer. And he deals. In there at the knees. 0-1. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization. Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Vladdy batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, Just couldn't do it.
Bichette takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one. Kicks and deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now. In Toronto, top 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Mark McGwire. And a pitch. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Man at first. Now the third baseman, Ricky Henderson. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. McGwire rounds second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And next for New York, Reggie Jackson.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
In the air, left field. Biggio drifts towards it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. Just a bluff, though. Wasn't going anywhere. He'll stay at second with 1 away. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Now it's the power speed combo, Ken Griffey Jr. That one ripped. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double. And at second with one away, Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Liner, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
Wastes no time there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. This one in the air, center field. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Lou Gehrig now at the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Man at first with one gone. And up next for New York, Mark McGwire. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Yimi Garcia.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth.
Ah, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well. Really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. One.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Biggio swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Welcome to the club. 2,000 career strikeouts, and that puts him in very elite territory among major league pitchers.
He's got the stuff, the intestinal fortitude. He's got everything a pitcher needs to become an all-time great, and you could make a case that he may already be one. What a career he's put together.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Kiermaier now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. And the 0-2. On the ground. Boots it. So the lineup flips over. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruth settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Reggie Jackson. Here comes a pitch. On a line out towards center. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Drove it off the wall.
Tries to get back and save. That one ripped. Kiermaier going back, back some more, still going back, and it's off the wall. The run scores all the way from first, and they extend their lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So man aboard. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Runner at second here, one gone. Ripped into right field, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Mansingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And now, Shohei Ohtani. That's a base hit, run scores.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Next to hit, Lou Gehrig. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
So 2 down now, and here is Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Smoked into left, base hit. Now a long throw home. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. So 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Back here. Rogers Center. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So up next for Toronto, number 50. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Righty to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jackson trying to get there. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away now. Two outs, base is empty. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, George Springer. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ricky Henderson. Garcia back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. And a quick out, number 1.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it's gone. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter now, Reggie Jackson. Now a high fly ball out to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Man at second with 1 away. Now Derek Jeter.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Reggie chugging around third. He will score, and the lead continues to grow.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
1 down, and now Ken Griffey Jr.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ripped, but it curls foul. You'll one. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And here is Jorge Posada. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Shohei Ohtani digs in now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for New York, Lou Gehrig. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Digging in, Mark McGwire. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Kiermaier makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Ricky Henderson.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that one is going to go.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Base is empty with 2 away. Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Jackson coming home. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
That one to first. He'll do it himself. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they break this game wide open with a 10-run inning. Bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And here it comes. Cole still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Ruth right there to make the grab. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bichette in the box again. Takes a strike.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The why to kick the pitch. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Kerr now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Garcia back to work. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Shohei Ohtani stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped on a line. Kiermaier snags it on the run. Man at first. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
I mean, come on, have a game. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now at the plate, Mark McGwire. Base hit and a run in to score. Now 2 runs score, and the lead continues to grow.
Back-to-back base hits absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Here's the third baseman, Ricky Henderson. Well struck left field. Gone.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's going to be Babe Ruth. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's going to be Reggie Jackson. Line drive. Kiermaier makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. This one smacked out to left center. Kiermaier racing over to make the catch. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And that's in there for strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Got him. Now 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Whit Merrifield next up. For the Blue Jays.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Mm-hmm.